Hey everyone, Dr. Mike here. Today we're diving into 7 alarming signs that your blood sugar is wreaking havoc on your body from the inside. We're talking sneakier signs, not the usual suspects you already know about. Trust me, you don't want to miss number 7. It's the most serious and often overlooked. Let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with number 1, muscle cramps. These sudden, painful spasms can strike at any time, often catching us off guard. We've all been there, right? That sudden Charlie horse in your calf that makes you question all your life choices. It's like your muscle is throwing a tantrum, and you're left wondering what you did to deserve it. But if you're finding yourself with more frequent muscle cramps, especially if you haven't changed your workout routine or started training for a marathon in your living room, it could be a sign your blood sugar's out of whack. This isn't just about overexertion or lack of stretching, there's a deeper issue at play. See, when your blood sugar is consistently high, it's like trying to run your car on syrup instead of gasoline. It just doesn't work as efficiently. Your body struggles to function properly, and your muscles are often the first to feel the effects. This can lead to dehydration, which we all know is a recipe for muscle cramps. When your body is dehydrated, your muscles don't get the fluids they need to function smoothly, leading to those painful spasms. Plus, high blood sugar over time can damage your blood vessels and nerves, messing with the signals between your brain and your muscles. This disruption can cause your muscles to cramp up more frequently and intensely. Now, I'm not saying every muscle cramp means you need to rush to the ER with a diabetic coma on the brain, but it's important to pay attention to your body and the signals it's sending you. But if you notice an uptick in cramps, especially alongside other symptoms we're going to talk about, it's definitely worth getting your blood sugar checked out by your doctor. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Remember, early detection is key. Keeping track of your symptoms and seeking medical advice early can make a huge difference in managing your health. Don't be that person who ignores the warning signs until they're being wheeled into surgery. Your body gives you clues for a reason, so listen to them. Be proactive about your health, and your muscles will thank you for it. Taking care of your body now can prevent a lot of pain and trouble down the road. So stay hydrated, monitor your blood sugar, and keep those muscles happy and cramp-free. Next up on our hit list of blood sugar shenanigans is number 2, changes in your digestion. Now, I know talking about digestion isn't exactly glamorous, but trust me, it's a lot more fun than dealing with the consequences of ignoring it. We're talking bloating, that feeling of being uncomfortably full even if you just ate a salad, maybe some constipation thrown in for good measure. Not exactly the recipe for a good time, right? Well, here's the deal. High blood sugar can slow down your digestion like a sloth on vacation. It messes with the nerves that control the muscles in your digestive tract, making everything move slower than a snail in a staring contest. And if things are moving too slowly, well, you get the picture. Bloating, discomfort, and probably some interesting sound effects coming from your stomach. If you're experiencing these digestive dramas on the regular, it's time to have a chat with your doctor, and maybe a gastroenterologist who specializes in diabetes. They can help figure out if your blood sugar is the culprit and get you back to enjoying your meals without feeling like a human balloon animal. Let's talk about number 3, shall we? And no, it's not a new dance move, though I'm sure someone out there could make infection invasion work. We're talking about getting sick more often, like your immune system took a permanent vacation to a remote island with no cell service. If you're constantly battling colds, skin infections that just won't quit, or urinary tract infections that feel like a burning betrayal, your blood sugar might be the mastermind behind the scenes. Think of it this way. High blood sugar weakens your immune system's defenses, making it easier for those pesky germs to throw a party in your body. It's like leaving the door to your house wide open and then wondering why you've got raccoons raiding your fridge. And to make matters worse, high blood sugar can also slow down wound healing, turning even a minor cut into a saga that seems to last longer than a Lord of the Rings marathon. So if you're feeling like you're always fighting off some kind of infection, don't just brush it off as bad luck. Get your blood sugar checked and see if that's the sneaky culprit behind your weakened defenses. All right, let's be real for a second. We live in a society that glorifies being busy, hustling 24/7, and running on caffeine and willpower. But there's a difference between being productively tired and feeling like you got hit by a tranquilizer dart every time you try to function. That's why number 4 on our list is constant fatigue. that bone-deep exhaustion that makes even the simplest tasks feel like climbing Mount Everest. And you guessed it, uncontrolled blood sugar could be the invisible force draining your energy. See, when your blood sugar is high, your body can't use it effectively for energy. It's like trying to power a sports car with diesel fuel. It's just not going to run smoothly. So you end up feeling sluggish, drained, and like you need a nap that could rival Rip Van Winkle's. If you're chronically exhausted, even after a good night's sleep, don't just accept it as your new normal. Get your blood sugar levels checked. Now, let's talk about a number that might strike fear into the hearts of some: fasting glucose. This is the number you get when you check your blood sugar first thing in the morning, before breakfast, before coffee, and before the day's chaos begins. Don't worry, I'm not about to launch into a lecture about the merits of intermittent fasting, though it does have its benefits. Instead, let's focus on why these morning numbers are so crucial. We're talking about your fasting blood sugar levels, those magical numbers you get when you haven't eaten anything for at least 8 hours. These numbers are usually taken first thing in the morning, before you've had your coffee and contemplated the meaning of life. You see, those fasting numbers can be sneaky. They might not always align with how you feel or what your post-meal numbers show. You might think you're in the clear because your blood sugar looks good after meals. But high fasting glucose is like a red flag waving in the wind. It's a silent alarm that something might be off. It can be a sign of insulin resistance, which is basically your body's way of saying, "Hey pancreas, I know you're working hard pumping out insulin, but my cells aren't listening." This means your body is struggling to manage sugar effectively. And here's the kicker: high fasting glucose, even if your daytime levels are fine, is linked to an increased risk of heart disease. This is because consistently high blood sugar can damage your blood vessels over time. Not exactly the kind of surprise you want lurking in your lab results. It's like finding out your car has a hidden defect after you've been driving it for years. So, don't just focus on those post-meal numbers. They are important, but they don't tell the whole story. Pay attention to your fasting glucose too. It's a critical piece of the puzzle when it comes to understanding your overall health. It's like checking the foundation of your house. You might not see it every day, but it's pretty important for keeping everything stable. Just as a strong foundation supports a house, stable fasting glucose levels support your long-term health. Let's talk about something nobody wants to mess with: their vision. Our eyes are our windows to the world, and when they start sending distress signals, it's crucial to pay attention. We rely on our eyes for everything from navigating the grocery store to appreciating the beauty of a sunset. They help us in our daily tasks and in enjoying the simple pleasures of life. Watching this video, our eyes are constantly at work, making sure we don't miss out on anything important. So, when your vision starts getting blurry, it's not something to ignore. Blurry vision can be a sign that something is off, and it's essential to understand why. And you guessed it, high blood sugar could be the culprit behind those blurry vision blues. It's one of the many ways our body signals that our blood sugar levels are out of control. Here's the science behind the blur. High blood sugar can damage the tiny blood vessels in your eyes, especially the retina, which is the back of your eye that's responsible for processing light and sending signals to your brain. The retina is a crucial part of your vision system, and any damage to it can have serious consequences. Over time, this damage can lead to a condition called diabetic retinopathy, which can cause vision loss and even blindness. It's a progressive condition that can worsen if not managed properly, which can cause vision loss and even blindness. Not exactly the kind of souvenir you want from uncontrolled blood sugar. Not exactly the kind of souvenir you want from uncontrolled blood sugar. It's a serious reminder of how important it is to keep our blood sugar levels in check. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dr. Mike, you're freaking me out. Every time I accidentally leave my glasses at home and things look a little fuzzy, I'm going to think I have diabetic retinopathy. Relax, my friend. Every time I accidentally leave my glasses at home and things look a little fuzzy, I'm going to think I have diabetic retinopathy. Relax, my friend. It's important to stay calm and not jump to conclusions. I'm going to think I have diabetic retinopathy. Relax, my friend. Occasional blurry vision can happen for a lot of reasons, and not all of them are serious. Occasional blurry vision can happen for a lot of reasons, like eye strain, dry eyes, or maybe you just need a stronger prescription. Our eyes can get tired, especially with the amount of screen time we have these days. Like eye strain, dry eyes, or maybe you just need a stronger prescription. Simple solutions like eye drops or adjusting your glasses can often do the trick. Or maybe you just need a stronger prescription. But if you notice persistent blurry vision, especially if it comes on suddenly, don't mess around. It's better to be safe than sorry. But if you notice persistent blurry vision, especially if it comes on suddenly, don't mess around. Sudden changes in vision can be a sign of something more serious. Get your eyes checked out by an ophthalmologist ASAP. Regular eye exams can catch problems early and help you maintain healthy vision. All right, we've arrived at number 7, the big kahuna, the sign you never want to ignore, needing to increase your diabetes medication. Now, I know some people might think, big deal, my doctor just upped my dose a little. No harm, no foul, right? Wrong. Think of your diabetes medication like the thermostat in your house. If you're constantly cranking up the heat, it means your house isn't retaining heat very well. Maybe there's a draft, poor insulation, or a window left open. The same goes for your blood sugar. If you need to keep increasing your medication, it means your body isn't responding to it as well as it should be. Your blood sugar isn't staying within a healthy range, and that's a problem you don't want to ignore. It's like trying to bail out a sinking boat with a teaspoon. You might be able to keep afloat for a little while, but eventually, you're going to need a bigger solution. So if you find yourself in the dreaded upward dosage spiral, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Work with your doctor to figure out what lifestyle changes you can make to improve your blood sugar control. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more health tips. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Check out my other video on tips to lower blood sugar. I'm sure you'll find it helpful. Take care and see you next time.